7 Ridiculous things King Charles III servants do for him. 1. The king's piper must wake him every morning. Hello Magazine reports that the ruler of the United Kingdom has an unconventional alarm clock that outdoes digital clocks. Instead of a typical alarm, the piper of the sovereign, a special position within the royal household, plays bagpipe music to wake up the monarch. The piper must play beneath the ruler's window for precisely 15 minutes every day and never gets a day off. This unique position has existed since 1843, when Queen Victoria created the role after hearing the sound of bagpipes in the Highlands. 2. The king's food must be prepared in a specific way. When it comes to eating habits, people have their own unique preferences for food. According to My London, King Charles III has some peculiar dining habits, including requesting that his biscuits be pre-warmed to a specific degree, or else he will not eat them. Additionally, his staff keeps a warming pan on hand to ensure that the biscuits are hot enough for his liking. These demands may cause inconvenience for his staff and suggest that the king's diet is quite particular. 3. The king has specific requirements for state banquets. Hello Magazine reported that staff must also accommodate some of the ruler's unusual food preferences at state banquets. According to Graham Tinsley MBE and former manager of the Welsh culinary team, he has experienced some of the king's unusual requests while catering for royal events throughout Wales. King Charles doesn't like chocolate, he doesn't like coffee, nor does he like garlic, so we do have to consider these things when we're creating a menu for him, the insider revealed. His tea also has specific instructions, as the royal will only drink tea made with loose leaves in a teapot. If he's drinking green tea, the water has to be heated to 70 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Celsius if it's Earl Grey. 4. The king's morning routine requires serious patience. King Charles III has specific preferences for his morning routine, according to a former royal butler. Good to Know reported that the United Kingdom's ruler likes his days to start in a precise way, and his staff assist him with his day-to-day needs. Princess Diana's former royal butler, Paul Burrell, revealed some of the king's bizarre royal preferences in the documentary Serving the Royals, Inside the Firm. Burrell alleged that King Charles's pajamas and shoelaces are pressed every morning, and his bath plug has to be in a certain position, and the water temperature has to be just tepid. 5. King Charles expected his staff to make space on his desk. As noted by Newsweek, a video of the former Prince of Wales's behavior towards his staff went viral not long after the United Kingdom's ruler officially became the king. In a Twitter clip, King Charles III expresses his frustration at a staff member, gesturing for them to clear his desk and remove a tray of pens while he signed official documents during the ruler's accession council. The video was recorded as a part of the official coverage of the historical events marking the British government's formal recognition of a new monarch. 6. Longtime staffers can be unexpectedly terminated. With King Charles III's clear preference for having tasks done in a specific way, one would think that there'd be plenty of odd jobs for the royal ruler's numerous staff members. However, according to The Guardian, after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, around 100 of King Charles's employees were notified that they would likely be laid off. The royal workers were given the news while they were in the middle of planning the king's elevation to the throne. The outlet stated that some staffers had been working for the royal family for decades. One source said, "Everyone is absolutely livid, including private secretaries and the senior team." 7. Buckingham Palace workers have to follow certain rules. At Buckingham Palace, the primary residence of the ruler of the United Kingdom, there are various staff members, including private secretaries, government liaison officers, and media officers. However, Hello Magazine notes that there is one specific rule that staff members living and working in the palace must adhere to, as announced during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. King Charles III has not made any changes to this rule, so it is assumed that it is still in place. The rule prohibits pet dogs from being kept on the premises, citing hygiene and security reasons, according to the Lord Chamberlain, who implemented the rule in 2018. Although the late Queen was known for her love of dogs, the restriction remains in place.